Hello everybody, Patrick here, and today we are taking another, trip down memory lane to the year 2002. So, last week we looked at, Classics Astro Train from 2006. Well, we are going even older. This is one character I bought, you could technically say out of affinity. Kind of. It's literally just for this one version of the character. But, today we are taking a look at 2002, which is apparently considered vintage. Okay. 2002, Transformers Armada Blurr. Now, this is undoubtedly my favorite version of Blurr. Speaking of Blurr, focus camera. Yeah, this is undoubtedly my favorite version of Blurr. I genuinely don't remember anything about the G1 character's, personality other than he was fast talking. Blurr, I can actually remember, is, cool-headed, not necessarily cocky, but, a cool-headed sniper. Now, I bought this off eBay. The seller did not have his weapons or incinerator, his minicon. But a seller listed him for $5. Shipping was $4.50. I cannot complain for the price I got him at. You can see there is a little bit of a damage to the windshield and, right here in the paint. So there's a little bit of paint scratching right here, but 2002. What can you expect? I really like, the dark blue accents. I do wish there was more blue on this vehicle mode. All the blue kind of hides away into robot mode, but still. It looks good. It looks good. For comparison, let's show him with Core Class Megatron. Classics Astro Train in train mode. As you can see, wildly out of scale, but Astro Train doesn't do scale, so. And here he is with Legacy Armada Optimus. Wildly out of scale, but I actually haven't set these two next to each other until now, so. Yeah. Now, he does, as you can see, he has the minicon ports, which you can take a minicon and just, plug them in. I don't have any original minicons, I just have the Fans Hobby Saber team, so, you can plug them on. Now, he does have a minicon gimmick, however, his gimmick is actually specific to his minicon incinerator. You see, there's this little button back there. You see it? That is, that activates the gimmick. That button can really only be pressed by incinerator. Because, if I try and fit runway in there, the nose cone is too wide. Maybe Jetstorm will have a better time, because his nose cone is a little bit smaller, as you can see, Okay, so you kind of can. Okay, so you can do it with, Fans Hobby's Jetstorm, but, it is meant for incinerator. Now, what I thought was, oh, you lift up this back part, plug a minicon on, and that's how to... No. As I showed you, you can only activate it by... Well, you can't only activate it by pressing the button, but, there is another way to activate it. Take these little, orange sections, slide them. That undoes the clip. And you have a, one sec, stand is being, you have a VTOL car. Sure. Hey, I think it's cool. It's part of the reason I got this figure. Yeah. He does roll. Though I don't know if it's because of the age or just he just doesn't roll very well. He doesn't roll very well. Again, I don't know if that's age or anything. He does roll decently on like a you know, textured surface. But like still. Yeah, another comparison in case you don't have, you know, Astrotrain, Optimus, or Megatron. Here's with a highlighter. Now, on to Transformation. Now, this guy came out in 2002, so you can kind of expect his transformation is simple by today's standards. One thing before I get into transformation, you can lift up his roof. It is spring-loaded. I assume this is how, like, you know, the driver is supposed to get in the car is by lifting up the entire roof, because, like, there's no doors. Yeah, anyway. So, transformation. You can, you know, if you want to be accurate to the screen model, you do need these down, but I'll do that later. You can kind of bring the section forward. Yeah, his head's poking out of the cockpit now. And bring it down, like that. Open these sections, bring them all the way down. Bring the arms out. They are pretty stiff. You're also going to want to slide these sections of the car up, like that. Now, there is a little thing that is supposed to help you. You know, you can just kind of slide that up. You know, you can angle them however you want. Bring the, you know, arms down. Bring this section down. Grab the legs. Extend them. Rotate them. Bring the foot back, which will bring the heel up enough that you can grab it and bring it back. Do. And technically you're done. However, like I said, if you want to be screen accurate, you can bring these out. And oh, he is. Alright, here is Armada Blurr. I like this guy. He's kind of cool. He's kind of cool. A little dinky, a little stupid, but I think he's kind of cool. Check in on that head sculpt, which is, you know, a little paint damage, a little, you know. But that just means this figure was loved. As you can see, he has most of the car on his back, but you know. Yeah. He is pretty nicely detailed. You've got a molded in Autobot symbol. And we've got pretty cool legs. Yeah. Now, Robot Mode holds my biggest complaint about the figure. He has no fucking articulation. Like, it was 2002, Armada, gimmicks were the priority, not articulation. So, you know, I don't hold it too much against him, but, like, you can't move the arms forward. They're, you know, just on a butterfly hinge. That is it. The head can rotate. You know, You do have a double jointed elbow. Hands do nothing. Technically, they can't even hold a weapon because there is focus camera. Yeah, the port is up here, not down here. You know. The hips cannot kick forward at all. If you want them to kick forward, you have to rotate the leg and use that ball joint. There is thigh rotation, though, because of that. You can kick out to the side about that far. Like I said, there's thigh. There is no knee articulation. And, you know, the feet can move down, but, like... Yeah, it is not exactly easy to get this guy into a dynamic pose. But this is also, you know, 2002. And it was Armada. Armada was known for gimmicks, not articulation. You know, you don't buy Armada toys for articulation. You buy them for the design and for the gimmicks. So yeah. Size-wise, here he is with Core Class G2 Megatron. Classics Astro Train. As you can see, their Astro Train is slightly taller. If you don't include Blurr's, you know, backpack. Here he is with his boss, Optimus. Whoop. Here he is with his boss in Super Mode. Armada Prime Super Mode. Yeah. You know. Let's... Also, one thing I forgot to mention. He does have, like, molded in missiles right here, which is really cool. He does have... Kind of have... never mind, he does not have light piping. I don't know what I was saying. But, you know. Yeah. All in all, this figure is... not amazing. If you're buying this, it's because you like the design. It is not because you want to pose him in a crazy way or anything. You know, you buy this because you like the design, not for his posability. However, you know, you can give him, you know, a weapon, you know. Never mind. Those are not 5mm. Those ports are only for his weapons. So, no, you can't even give him anyone else's weapons. Honestly, I'd recommend it if you like the design. We might be getting a new one eventually, I hope. But for now, if you're a fan of Armada Blurr, this is really your only option. I do wish we had other options, though. But, you know, all in all, I can't complain too much because, you know, I got this guy for, like, $10. So I can't complain too much. But yeah, anyway, guys, that has been my review of Transformers Armada Blurr. And, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.